mean to actually have, this night be able to see the fans really the first true time?
Man, it was so fun. It was just a joy to be out there. Just seeing the crowd, seeing the fans so excited for KU basketball was just a great feeling, and it was a great way to start off the season for sure.
How much more does it make you want to get to the start of actual season?
Man, I was thinking about it in warm-ups, like I can't wait just for the first game, for the first exhibition in Allen. It's going to be a special year, and I think the fans have a lot to do with it.
How did it live up to your expectations tonight?
Man, I don't think I've ever seen a building so packed like for a dang late night. It was just incredible to see so many people so interested in just the introduction of the team, basically.
You mentioned warm-ups. Is there any other moments that stood out to you for tonight so far? I guess it's not over, but still.
When I got introduced, I'd say that was probably surreal feeling, just having the fans kind of get welcome to me and being able to get welcome to the fans as well. So it was just a great feeling.
What did you think of the concert?
It was good. Being able to go on stage with Phog was cool. That's a memory that I'll definitely remember, and it was good because I think that was a performer that a lot of people know, and it was good for the crowd to be able to sing along with.
How did you and Kevin get chosen to be up there? Do you know? Was it?
I don't know. They just told me you're going to introduce them, and he gave us a little script, so thankfully.
What did you think of the scrimmage? How you guys played?
I think we could have took it a little bit more serious. I think, especially for me, I think I could have took it a little bit more seriously. I might have been joking around a little bit too much out there, but I mean, in my defense, I was saving myself for the dancing a little bit because I was a little nervous about that. But I mean, it's good that it didn't count, but. I'm sure Coach Self will have some words for us of encouragement and coaching.
How do you think the dance went overall?
For me, I give myself like an 8.5 out of 10. I might have missed like one spin around, but other than that, everything else is pretty good.
You guys have talked about how close you've become, in this offseason and even with new guys. Where's that at right now? I mean, does it feel like you've been together for years now?
Yeah, I mean, I think we felt like we've been together for years, like a month in. It felt just super connected from the start. It felt like we all kind of just gelled really quickly. Obviously, there's still some more chemistry and some more getting to know each other, but I think just from like a chemistry standpoint, where we are right now, I feel like we're really ahead of schedule. And I think that'll be really important for us, especially since we only have 3, scholarship players returning. Actually, no, 4 with Zach, so 4 returning guys, and that can be pretty tough for a new team to kind of come together. But I think we've done a really good job of that so far, and I think living in McCarthy definitely helps too.
How far have you and KJ come when it comes to having that chemistry of the 4 or 5 on the floor?
I think he just really makes it easy for me, honestly. He makes my job a lot easier with his energy and his effort, and just his passion for the game of basketball. He plays so hard out there. Everybody knows how hard he plays and how hard he works. And he's so unselfish. And so it just makes it easy for me. And that's somebody you really want to play with. That's somebody that you really want on your team, like a Draymond Green type, who is going to do everything that a lot of people don't want to do. And he's so invaluable. Hopefully that's the right word.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got it.
For us, and I think he'll be a big part of our success.
Has someone mentioned Draymond Green to you about him, or is that just when you see him play, that's what he's like?
No, I think that's just the kind of player that he reminds me of. Like, he just does a little bit of everything really good. Like, there's not one part of his game. I think a lot of people knock his shooting, but if you see in the games, even just in Puerto Rico alone, his jump shots come a long way from the summer, and I think he's continuing to work on it. And I think that'll be something that will surprise a lot of people. And so I think just there's not really one part of the game that you can really look at and say, he's lacking in. I think he does everything. At least decent, if not really good.
You guys are going to need a lot from all the freshmen. Just how do you think they're getting acclimated to college level so far?
Well, I'd say having, Bill Self as your coach can really get you acclimated pretty fast. Just off, in practices, him getting on you and stuff. But I think, as an older guy on the team and, the other kind of elder guys on the team are really trying to help bring them along because, Coach Self has mentioned it, but we kind of already knew that, we're going to need those guys. They're going to be really important for us. And so just trying to coach him up as best we can. You know, I know it can get frustrating having Coach Self, you know, yell at you a lot, and so just trying to give them a different voice so that, you know, they can kind of take in the teachings a little bit, you know, better sometimes. But just trying to bring them along, trying to coach them, tell them, you know, it's a long season. You know, there'll be a lot of growth, especially, you know, in your freshman year. But you know, it's a long season, and we're going to need you. So, you know, just trying to get them along each and every day.
Hunter, there's been a lot of excitement about you coming to town. So your ovation during your introduction was probably not too much of a surprise, but did you hear the one for Furphy?
Yeah, I heard it from Perfect. Yeah, and I expected that.
Did you? Why?
I mean, you know, he's got a good accent. He's a handsome-looking guy, so he's probably the fan favorite out there for sure. One of them, at least.
Anything else?
Thanks, Hunter.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, man.